Have you ever been in a situation where you are absolutely panicking, but the person right next to you is completely calm? Today, we're diving into an ancient account that's about way more than just a battle. It's really a story about a hidden reality. It's about two men, one city wall, and two completely different worlds. So, the story kicks off in this dark, torchlit room, and the air is just thick with tension. You have King Aram of Syria, a guy who is used to winning, and he is absolutely furious. He's being outsmarted, he's being made to look like a fool, and you can just feel his rage filling the space between him and his terrified generals. His problem is, on the surface, pretty simple, but it's driving him crazy. Every single secret attack he plans against Israel just fails. It's like they're walking into a perfectly laid trap every time. It doesn't matter how top secret the strategy is, the enemy is always one step ahead. It's as if they can hear his thoughts, turning his huge, powerful army into a total failure. So finally, one of his officers speaks up. He says the leak isn't a traitor. No, it's a prophet in Israel, a guy named Elisha. And his power is, well, it's unnerving. He can apparently tell his own king the exact words the Syrian king speaks, even in the privacy of his own bedroom. This isn't your average spy. This is something else entirely. Now, King Aram doesn't try to outspy a prophet. He's a military man. He believes in one thing: overwhelming force. His solution is brutally simple: find Elisha and crush him with the entire weight of his army. So, under the cover of darkness, an entire army moves on the small, quiet town of Dothan, and they move like ghosts. Thousands of soldiers, hundreds of chariots, all to capture just one man. By the time the sun starts to rise, the trap is set. The town is completely surrounded. At sunrise, Elijah's young servant steps out onto the city wall, and his blood just runs cold. He sprints back inside, his voice totally choked with panic, yelling, "Alas, my master, what are we gonna do? We're surrounded." To him, this is it. This is the end. And you can't blame him, right? This is the physical reality he's staring at. The sun is glinting off a sea of bronze shields. There are thousands upon thousands of enemy soldiers. A tiny little town, caught like a fly in a web. From his point of view, the only possible outcome is certain death. But when the servant bursts in, just shaking with fear, he finds Elisha perfectly calm. And not just calm, he's confident. There's no panic, no frantic escape plan, just this serene, almost bizarre tranquility that makes absolutely no sense when you're facing down an entire army. Elisha looks at his terrified servant and says something that just sounds insane. "Don't be afraid, for those who are with us are more than those who are with them." Can you imagine hearing that? You're staring at an endless army, and you're being told that you're the one with the bigger team? It sounds like pure madness. And this right here, this is the heart of the story. On one side, you have the servant's view, the physical reality of an overwhelming enemy. On the other side, you have Elisha's view, a spiritual reality where victory is somehow already guaranteed. They are standing in the exact same place, but they are living in two completely different worlds. Elisha doesn't argue or try to explain. He just prays, a quiet, 5-word request that is about to change his servant's world forever. "Lord, open his eyes that he may see." And in an instant, everything changes. The prayer is answered. The servant's world is turned completely upside down. His eyes are opened to this second layer of reality. Behind and above the Syrian army, the mountains are no longer empty. They are blazing with a celestial army. Chariots made of pure fire, horses with manes of flame, and angelic warriors burning like stars. An army of light, completely dwarfing the army of men below. And with this new vision, the entire situation is flipped on its head. The Syrian army thought they had trapped a prophet, but in reality, they had marched right into the middle of a trap themselves, completely encircled by a ring of divine fire. As the enemy army charges, Elisha prays again, but this time it's for them. He asks for a very specific kind of blindness, not a physical loss of sight, but a state of total confusion and disorientation that completely neutralizes them as a threat. What happens next is one of the most bizarre victories in all of military history. The dazed soldiers just stop their attack, wandering around aimlessly. Elisha walks right up to them and says, "Follow me, I'll take you to the man you're looking for." And he then personally leads the entire enemy force into the capital city of Israel, capturing them all without a single sword ever being drawn. So this is where the story pivots from ancient history and lands right in our laps. We all have Syrian armies at our gates, don't we? Overwhelming problems, impossible odds, situations that seem utterly hopeless. We see the bills stacking up, we get the bad news, and we panic. But the lesson from this story is a powerful one. It's a reminder that what we see on the surface, the world we can measure and touch, that's only one part of reality. Beneath all of that, there's a deeper, more profound story unfolding just beyond the reach of our normal senses.
Which leaves us with this final thought. Maybe your problem isn't actually that you're outnumbered. Maybe you're just undervisioned. Perhaps the real battle isn't against the army at your gate, but it's for the perspective that allows you to see the one that already has your back.